Hi, my name is Kayla Bloomquist, and I'm graduating this spring with a degree in International Studies, Public Policy, and Chinese.
Hi, I'm Chandler Carlson. I'm graduating in June of 2017 with a Bachelor of Science in Finance.
My name is Bonifacio Sanchez Flores. I'm going to be done with my Master's in School of Social Work.
Hello, my name is Jared Jamanko, and this year I'll be graduating with a degree in vocal performance. My concentration is musical theater.
Hi, I'm Kendall Weisstraffer, and I'm graduating in 2017 with my Bachelor's of Science in Computer Science.
Definitely have mixed emotions. Over the past 4 years, Denver has really come to feel like home, so it'll be difficult to leave. But at the same time, the past 4 years have really prepared me to go so many other amazing places.
I'm excited, but at the same time, it's like an interesting balance of being excited and nervous and making it all come together, or trying to make it all come together.
For me, it's very excited. At the same time, there's a lot to do. Trying to finish paper, trying to finish all my research stuff, and just saying bye to this community that I built here.
Well, I am ecstatic and relieved, just ready to be done and get out in the professional world.
Well, I'm pretty excited. It has been quite a 4 years. So I guess I'm excited, I'm relieved. I'm looking forward to graduation.
DU has prepared me for life after graduation quite well, I think, because I've been able to study international studies, public policy, and Chinese, which I hope to go into a field that is at the intersection exactly at all three of those.
The most fun, the most dynamic thing that I've gotten to be a part of is the undergraduate student government, and pursuing kind of, from this time last year actually, running and campaigning to lead the university, if you will.
I feel like that the school is already connected with some community outside of DU, so I think that really helps students like me trying to understand what I'm going to do after graduation. I'm entering at a middle school this year. I already got an offer job there, and so I'm going to be working there.
I've had a lovely 4 years here at DU, and especially at Lamont. It's really nice as a performance degree to be able to focus a little bit more on the academic side in musicology and in music theory.
So my experience at DU's been, I would say, a mix of tough and excitement, as well as just really learning through experience. I did struggle my freshman year, and I did need some outside help from teachers and some other students to really succeed in the program.
Commencement day is going to be exciting because my family gets to be here and see everything that I've done in my time at DU. It'll also be bittersweet because I have to say goodbye to so many incredible friends and professors that I've met along the way.
The university has a number of people that are so willing to press into me and to help build and allow the real Chandler to come to fruition, and allow myself to expand my horizons.
The excitement that I'm going to be having that day, where I'm going to shake the chancellor's hand, I'm going to get my diploma, it's just very exciting because I never thought that I was going to be, going to higher education, let alone I'm going to finish my master's. So that's a huge accomplishment for me.
I'm really going to miss my friends and the faculty here at Lamont, my studio professors especially, because you get a really good relationship with them in kind of helping you find your voice.
My favorite part of being here at DU has really been the impact that the teachers have had on me. The teachers here really want to see you succeed.
I would tell my freshman year self to savor the moment. It goes by so quickly.
I would tell Chandler to not be afraid to take opportunity, and if people believe in you, allow them to believe in you.
Well, what I would tell myself is just try your best. I feel like sometimes school can be tough in so many ways, and some of the things that you don't know how to do, what to do, but I think this is what the school is for, right? Like, to teach you and get you ready for what they want you to learn.
Beware of winter quarter.
I would tell the first year me to ask questions, to really dive into the program, not to be afraid of looking stupid.
再见，我的同学们，我祝你好运。
Cheers to S-Piles. It's been a phenomenal 4 years.
Nya Quintintillo, nya Philas, Sisa, nya Sisi Baba, nya Universidad de Denver, nya Sintamiento, Sintamiento, Saco.
There is nothing you can name that is anything like DU.
Congratulations, class of 2017, and good luck next year.
Good morning. Welcome to the University of Denver and to the 2017 Undergraduate Commencement Ceremony. Please join me in thanking members of the Denver Brass for the musical prelude they have so beautifully provided for today's celebration. The ceremony begins with the academic procession. I invite you to take your seats, please, as the degree candidates, returning members of the class of 67, the university faculty, and the platform party prepare to enter the arena. The candidates for the undergraduate degrees will be entering the arena simultaneously from the southeast, the northeast, the northwest, and the west doors. They will be filling spaces reserved for them from the front and the rear of the seating areas. At the head of the procession, entering from the southeast corner of the arena to my left, are the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts degrees, led by Anna Ketterling, Outstanding Senior. Entering from the northeast and northwest corners of the arena to my right and to the rear are candidates for degrees in the Daniels College of Business, led by Elizabeth Jones, Outstanding Senior Business Major. Business degrees include the Bachelor of Science in Business Administration and the Bachelor of Science in Accounting. Entering from the west center rear of the arena are candidates for the Bachelor of Science degrees, including the Bachelor of Science in Chemistry, the Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering, the Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering, the Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering, and the Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Also entering from the northeast corner of the arena to my right, and who will be seated in the front middle section, are candidates for the Bachelor of Music degree and the Bachelor of Fine Arts degree. Also entering from the northwest rear of the arena are candidates from the Colorado Women's College, including the Bachelor of Arts degrees, the Bachelor of Business Administration degrees, and they are followed by candidates for the Bachelor of Arts degrees from University College. Now entering from the center rear of the arena, accompanied by strains of Celtic Colorado, are members of the class of 1967 who have returned to campus to celebrate their 50th reunion. Please join me in congratulating them on this milestone achievement.
Start right at D.
Now entering from the center rear of the arena are distinguished members of the faculty of the university. Now entering from the rear center of the arena is Professor Kate Willick, with the Department of Communication Studies, who is President of the Faculty Senate, and who will be serving as Honorary Grand Marshal for today's commencement ceremony. Carrying the ceremonial mace of the university, Dr. Willick leads the platform party. The platform party includes the soloist, the invocator, the Alumni Association representative, the student representative, the deans of the schools and colleges, the vice chancellors, the executive vice chancellor and provost, members of the board of trustees, the honorary degree recipient and commencement speaker, and the chancellor of the university, Rebecca S. Chalk.
Good morning. Welcome to the University of Denver's 2017 Undergraduate Commencement Ceremony. Commemorating the completion of the university's 153rd academic year. I'm Douglas Scrivener, Chair of the Board of Trustees, and I join with my fellow trustees in congratulating the candidates who will receive their degrees at this morning's ceremony. We are all proud of their work and achievement. I now call this commencement to order. We will open with the national anthem, led by Victoria Minton from the Lamont School of Music. Please remain standing for the invocation, which will be offered by our university chaplain, the Reverend Gary Brower. Please join with me in prayer. Holy One,
known by many names. As we begin our celebration today, bind us together in a spirit of healing and peace as we pay respect to the original Arapaho and Cheyenne owners, both past and present, of the land on which the University of Denver stands. Holy Wisdom, you have given the gifts of grace and skill in teaching to professors and colleagues. Thank you for all that they have been to those who received their diplomas this day. Compassionate One, you have provided these students with communities of support and care throughout their educational journeys. For families of origin and choice, for the friends of playgrounds to those made in the classrooms and dorms, we are grateful. Divine Servant, administration and behind-the-scenes work are gifts from you we often overlook. For the trustees, administrators, and staff who guide and fund this university, who keep track of requirements and grades, and who ensure the internet works, mostly. For counselors and medical personnel, and for all those groundskeepers and housekeepers who provide such a wonderful physical atmosphere for learning, thank you. Lover of justice, the education these students have received here equips them to make a difference in the world in which they live. Amidst news of tornadoes and school shootings, ethnic and religious conflict, struggling nation states, and political systems where shouting and sound bites sideline civility and substance. Imbue these graduates with a sense of hope for the future and a passion to right the wrongs they encounter. Overcomer of obstacles, we bid your special presence in the hearts of these graduates. They have excelled in the classroom, been champions in sports, and studied and served around the world. Faced with great challenges, losses, and disappointments, they have prevailed, they have succeeded. Let them now, in the midst of happy celebration, hear your clear, encouraging voice saying, "Well done, but wait, there's more." May they, looking back at their years at DU, sense your call forward into a lifetime full of adventure and purpose, and know that you and we will be cheering them on. Dancing Lord, be our partner as we celebrate with joy today. Amen.
Good morning. Before asking you to sit down and congratulating our class of 2017, I just want to take a moment for us all to recognize members of the class of 1967 who are on campus today to celebrate their 50th. Thank you for joining us on this special day. Now, please be seated. It's a wonderful moment to say these words. Congratulations, class of 2017. Let's hear it for the class. Class of 2017, let's just begin by taking a moment of gratitude for the support you've experienced on this journey. Let's express thanks for the faculty who taught you, who interest you to the theory and practice that will personally and professionally serve you throughout your lives, and who have become mentors and friends now and throughout your life. A moment, too, of gratitude for our staff who have served, each in his or her own way, by keeping our campus clean, safe, and beautiful, supporting internships and providing career and life counseling, and ensuring the smooth operation of our programs and schools. I also want you to acknowledge the friends who have accompanied you on this journey. Part of the great pleasure of this education, I hope, has been forming friendships that will continue with you on your journey, professionally and personally. But most importantly, let's thank the families, your families. Okay, I want you to stand up and thank them. Now really thank them. Thank you. Families, this is your day too. You've sacrificed in many different ways in anticipation of this day, and you deserve to not only be proud of those who sit in front of you, but also of yourselves. So thank you. It is now my pleasure to introduce Ms. Parker Calvert, an esteemed member of our university alumni community. In 2013, Parker earned both a Bachelor of Arts and an MBA. She is currently working as Manager of Operations Innovation at DaVita Kidney Care. Please welcome Parker, who will induct you as alumni.
Good morning, class of 2017, and let me be one of the many to say congratulations. Today, you join the DU Alumni Network that's nearly 140,000 pioneers strong, living and working in the Front Range, across the country, and really across the world. I am so honored to welcome you into the DU family today. You know, the University of Denver is not just meant to be something from the past 4 years. This is a family that will keep you connected in the days, the months, and really the decades ahead, much long after you receive your diploma today. Whether you find yourself staying here in Denver, maybe moving to Dallas, or even Denmark, you are a pioneer for life, and there are so many ways to stay engaged. So again, congratulations, and as you move into the next chapter, your alumni chapter of the University of Denver story, let me again say welcome. We are so excited to have you. Thank you and congratulations. Now please join me in welcoming Tess Greenwald.
Good morning, pioneers. Good morning, welcome, Board of Trustees, members, Chancellor Trapp, Provost Kivistad, Mom and Dad, faculty, and honored guests. Class of 2017, welcome. Welcome to the day we haven't been able to stop thinking about for weeks and probably months. The day that commemorates the beginning of the rest of our lives. While these speeches are typically filled with life advice and inspiration, I have no intention of peaking at 21 years old, so I'm going to share with you what I've learned during my time here, starting with a little anecdote. During high school, I worked at a summer camp. I spent my days with about 25 to 6-year-old boys and girls, and while I tried not to play favorites, it was inevitable. My favorite camper was named Mikey. I was walking with him one afternoon when he looked at me and asked, "Miss Tess, what are you going to be when you're old?" I laughed and thumbed through my options in my head. I could go into finance, become an entrepreneur, teach, but before I could answer, Mikey had answered himself. "Yeah, well, I'm going to be an astronaut and be the first person to build a house on the moon." Instinctively, I laughed and brushed off his naivete to the world. Recently, I thought about my conversation with Mikey. I'd gotten up early one morning to get to the library, as I did most days at DU, with a triple shot latte in one hand and my college dress in the other. I began to set up camp in my normal spot when my mom texted me a quote she had come across. The quote was, "When you leave here, don't forget why you came." I became even more nostalgic than I already was. I began to think about why I came to DU. Great athletics, awesome academics, great location. Then I thought about why I stayed, what I learned here, and who I've become. My time at DU has come with loss and struggle, but has never failed to be followed by success and love in this pioneer community. Through this time, I was taught that pioneers do all things with grit and tenacity and with the heart and the fist. I learned to go through life and approach everything with intentionality. It is here where we were given the tools to solve problems in the world that we don't even know are problems yet. And it is here where we learn to forge a path for those that are taking footsteps behind us. While today we physically leave DU, I challenge you to remember to carry with you the integrity, balance, community, and commitment to passion that we have found here. Think back to Mikey and think back to 5-year-old you, your passions and your dreams and your lack of limitations that your imaginations had. Take these passions and with intent, break through the rigid structure that life sometimes throws at you. While today we physically leave DU, I hope you remember to carry this place in your heart to remind yourself why you came. Congratulations, class of 2017, we did it.
Thank you, Tess. At commencement, it is customary for the university to confer honorary degrees upon individuals who have attained eminence through their achievements. Now, it's always a special delight to introduce a commencement speaker who has walked in the same shoes as all of you seated here. Individuals who have, through determination, hard work, intelligence, ethical judgment, and grit, earned a university degree of their own. James Lentz has done just that. Indeed, he has 2 DU degrees, a bachelor's degree in marketing and economics, and an MBA in finance. And he is married to Barb, his high school sweetheart, who also has a DU degree. Lots of pioneer pride in that family. Jim has put these degrees to productive and imaginative use in the world. Jim began his career with Toyota in 1982 as a merchandising manager in Portland. There he began to rise in the company's ranks. Jim now serves as president and CEO of Toyota Motor North America and as senior managing officer of the Japan-based Toyota Motor Corporation. It is impressive. But that's not all. Outside of the Toyota realm, Jim serves as chairman of the board of directors for global automakers. And here at home on our campus, he serves as a member of the executive advisory board for the Daniels College of Business. Jim's contributions to the automotive industry have earned significant recognition. In 2006, he was named Marketer of the Year by Advertising Age. The next year, he was designated as an All-Star by Automotive News. In 2014, he was recognized as Industry Leader of the Year by the Automotive Hall of Fame. And most recently, he received the University of Denver's Professional Achievement Award. But the question is, the one thing people always ask Jim is, what was his first car? Well, as I understand it, Jim Lentz has driven many cars in his lifetime, but he started out with a 1963 or 64 Chevy Corvair, which he inherited from his aunt. I think that's cool. I'm told that the floorboard had rusted out, so it was covered with a sheet of plywood, ensuring that any time Jim would drive over a puddle, the occupants of the car wouldn't get that badly splashed. So now you know, start out with a Chevy Corvair, a DU degree, and here you go. Today, it is my pleasure and a deep honor to bestow on Jim Lentz, who has made an incredible impact in the world, in the country, in his industry, and at DU. He is someone who stays true to his core values in business and life. Now, therefore, James E. Lentz, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University of Denver, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Business, with all of the rights, powers, and privileges pertaining thereto. In token whereof I will hand you your diploma and direct that you be vested with the hood appropriate to your degree. And now it's a pleasure to introduce to you, to present to you your commencement speaker, Dr. James Lentz.
Well, thank you, Chancellor Chop and the Board of Trustees. This truly is an honor for me. And hello, fellow pioneers. How are you today? First off, a shout out to the NCAA champion Pioneer hockey team. Congratulations. And let me add my congratulations to each and every one of you, because I know how many years of hard work and sacrifice it's taken on your part, but hopefully there was a little bit of fun too. Maybe even more than a little bit of fun, if my memory serves me correctly. You know, as the Chancellor said, it's been 40 years, nearly to the day, since I was sitting exactly where you are. And candidly, it took a while for me to remember who the commencement speaker was that day. Now, that doesn't bode well for me, but clearly, it was a day that was a bit of a blur for reasons I know that you all understand. But eventually, I know what it was like. But eventually, I do recall we had two speakers that day. And they, like every commencement speaker that has gone since, attempted to imprint some memorable words of wisdom onto our young minds. But if only it was that easy. Because it's a daunting task to look out at all of you, fresh with anticipation, as you begin your leadership journey, and attempt to give you the perfect advice that'll help you avoid the mistakes that we all will make. And that's what commencement speakers strive for, but of course, all I can do is share my perspective. You know, after I received my MBA from the University of Denver, I started in the auto industry. And I've been in this industry now for 39 years, 35 of which with Toyota. And I've seen the fortunes of this industry rise and fall multiple times, caused by both natural and man-made disasters. And the single greatest thing that kept me going through the good times and the bad is that I truly believed in the values of the company that I work for. I came to realize that what mattered most to me wasn't the numbers on the bottom line. What mattered most were the number of lives that we could impact in our company. It was when I joined Toyota that I realized how important values were to me, and how important it was that my values aligned with the values of the company that I worked for. Now, it's not like I knew what my values were when I sat here 40 years ago, because back then I think probably the biggest value was trying to figure out the most cost-effective way to throw a kegger. But eventually my values, what I stood for as an individual, made themselves known to me, just as they will soon be very clear to each and every one of you. Because part of what appealed to me, Toyota, back then as well as today, is it's a company that believes in teamwork. It's a company that believes in respect for others. And it has this desire to constantly improve, something that we call Kaizen. And all of this intuitively rang true to me. But my values weren't really tested until 5 years into my career at Toyota, when I was told that I was going to be fired if I didn't become tougher on people. My boss at the time gave me the weekend to think about it. And I went home to my wife, Barb, and at the time we had a 6-month-old and a 4-year-old son. And I decided I really had no choice, because sometimes in life, you simply have to learn to compromise. And then again, sometimes you don't. So I went back on Monday, And I told my boss he was going to have to go ahead and fire me because I couldn't be the kind of person that went against my core values or the values that I believed my company represented. I was willing to be fired rather than to compromise my beliefs. And in the end, I wasn't fired, I was demoted, and I went back down to our corporate offices and started my career all over again. At the time, most of my friends thought I was nuts, but now as CEO of Toyota for North America, I guess I made the right decision. So the moral to this story is find your North Star, find your compass, and let it be your guide. Know who you are deep down inside. Find out what motivates you. Find out what makes you truly happy, and write it down, and then pursue that with a single-minded passion. If you fall off your course, your North Star will always be there to bring you back on track. Because I promise you, if you do the right thing, success will follow. If you do the right thing, if you align your values with your work, everything will fall in place. And hopefully, those values include kindness, compassion, and courtesy, values that we need today more than ever before. Now, in preparing for today, I researched some famous quotes that I thought I might share with you on how best to navigate your life ahead, something that might ring true. But since I have a marketing degree, it occurred to me that perhaps I shouldn't look at the world's greatest philosophers, but at the world's greatest taglines for inspiration. Now, before you scoff, hear me out. Consider for a moment Toyota's tagline, "Let's go places." You know, what a better way of developing one's values than seeing the world and exposing oneself to other points of view and other ways of life. So I encourage you all to go and see, experience many places, near and far, as many as you can, because values aren't developed in a vacuum. And who I ask could motivate us more than Nike? Just do it. Seriously, just do it. And do it now. Don't find yourself in your mid-30s doing a job you're not crazy about, but making too much money to leave. Don't give up on the one thing that you really want to do. Figure out what makes you happy and go for it right away. As soon as you leave here today, pursue your passion. Because it's easier to pay your dues when you're young, when you can afford to. And don't worry about making mistakes. Just do it. Now, Apple says that we should think different. And I think they're exactly right. We should think differently. We should be problem solvers and not critics. We shouldn't ask why, but why not? Be the person in the room who thinks there is always a better way to do something. Be the person who leads people and manages projects and not the other way around. Think differently and you'll find the solution for both business and life. So why is all this important? Well, as L'Oreal aptly puts it, because you're worth it. That's right, you are all worth it. Every single one of you have so much to offer, so much to give, so much to accomplish. Don't settle for less. Never forget that you deserve to live a long and happy and fulfilled life. You are worth everything that your parents have invested in you. And you owe it to yourself and you owe it to the world to become everything that you are uniquely capable of becoming. And remind yourself of this often. So let's go places. Let's just do it. Let's think differently because you're worth it. You know, as I approach the twilight of my automotive career, I'm happy to say that I have very few regrets. Because for me, it was never about making it to the top, but somehow I managed to get there anyway. Because to me, it's not about how well off you become. It's about how well you live your lives. You know, today, your future is spread out in front of you like freshly fallen snow. The footprints that you choose to make, the direction that you choose to take is entirely up to you. So embrace this opportunity and take advantage of it. Be patient, be persistent, but be purposeful. Use your head and your heart in equal measure. Live honorably, but most importantly, find and follow your North Star to a long and happy life. I thank you all very much, and I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Lentz. I now call on Dr. Greg Kevestad, Provost and Executive Vice Chancellor, to present the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees.
Will the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees please rise? Chancellor Chop, I have the privilege of presenting to you the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees. These candidates have met all of the requirements of their respective programs and are entitled to receive their diplomas at this time.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty of the University of Denver, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon each of you the baccalaureate degree and admit you to all the rights, powers, and privileges thereof. Congratulations.
Bachelor of Arts, Distinguished Senior Award, Anna Claire Ketterling. Iris G. Abraham.
Alexandra Agishian.
Mariana Acevedo Mesa.
Lena Alicia Pearl Andrews, magna cum laude.
Kiara Faye Aiello, magna cum laude.
Brandy Rose Arndt.
Yesenia Alvarado.
Shashank Ariel.
Cassidy Nicole Ammerman. Anfal Mohammed Al-Zayed.
Skylar Hayes Anselmo.
Bryce Kirsten Anderson Gregson, summa cum laude.
Haley G. Bagan, summa cum laude.
Ashley Caroline Helena Andrian.
Brett Seymour Barden.
Mary Grace Arndt.
Savannah Rose Berry, cum laude.
Mariana Avitia.
Hannah Kimberly Benson, cum laude.
Joseph M. Almuller.
Catherine Goodell Brescia.
Carissa Maribel Abasto.
Catherine Ruth Bokenkamp, summa cum laude.
Faris Ali S. Al-Jabura.
Samantha Lee Booth.
Haley Arlen Ballard, magna cum laude.
Tess Elizabeth Greenwald.
Alia Elizabeth Bargut.
Joseph Daniel Bellafiore.
Abigail Lauren Behrens.
Lillian Ann Wilson Binder.
Daniel Ryan Brown.
Amber N. Benz.
Rebecca Schifra Blastine.
Garrett Tallman Biggs.
Kayla Vale Bloomquist, summa cum laude.
Emma Elaine Robertson, cum laude.
Adam Lennox Eunice.
Anna Elizabeth Bernard.
Alec Altman Fertile.
Adrian Thomas Bogart IV.
Isabella Elaine Brache, cum laude.
Bethlehem Nugasi Bisrat.
Nicholas Gavin Bither.
Eduardo Chavez.
Erin Marie Bishop.
Nina Annalise Cesare.
Erica Malin Torvik.
Nicole Louise Cassou, summa cum laude.
Emily Catherine Bender.
Name card. Brian Austin Knitz.
Sarah Elizabeth Beck.
Timothy Joseph Carlin.
Michaela K. Benkin.
DJ Callahan.
Anna Catherine Bernhardt, cum laude.
Emily Grace Balcom Carey.
Alexander Stephen Chapin Koppel.
Liz A. Butler.
Andrew Cavan Ceballos.
Alex Hamilton Baus.
Cheyenne Carlson.
William Scully Bookman.
Ashley Campbell.
Kelsey Adele Brannon.
Michaela Susan Byrne.
Jefferson H. Braun.
Zoe Elizabeth Briggs.
Jessica Catherine Cardy.
David Anthony Bustamento.
Marielle Brun.
Zoe Ellen Brown.
Michael Lee Randall Brubaker.
Alexandra H. Brownrigg.
Gretchen Elizabeth Barr.
Samantha Marie Brewer, summa cum laude.
Shelby Elizabeth Dolan.
Stephanie Ann Brownstein.
Francois Nicole Waltz Dimash.
Allison Mary Furman.
Dylan Storm Day.
Sophia Loy Duncan, cum laude.
Brianna Lee Davenport.
Lacey Den Hartog.
Cooper Dolan Pagano, cum laude.
James Carnes Davis III.
Nadine D. Cutler.
Nicole Ashley Gallagher.
Molly Elizabeth Corbett.
Devin M. Gallagher.
Timothy Roy Cottam.
Christopher Kawihoe Kalakni Cipher.
Emily Ann Kauster, magna cum laude.
Spencer Clayton Cunningham, cum laude.
Abigail Beth Koplevitz.
Laura Gaia Corno.
Ryan Douglas Collins.
Bodie Cooper.
Alexandra Clinton.
Brian Dermott Cogger.
Aspen H. Clark.
Marisol Chavez.
Nicole Susan Fulton.
Julia Jean Ross.
Leah Elizabeth Lomont, cum laude.
David W. French.
Rachel Marie Felix.
Wesley Joe Tomlinson.
Annie Ryder Frenette.
Melissa Nicole Gotchis.
Kaylin Gonzalez.
Helena Patricia Fenstermacher.
Perry Destina Irrigate, cum laude.
Annabelle Rose Shear, cum laude.
Elizabeth Joy Ibish.
Eric Glenn Fellenstein.
Hannah Jo Fakowski.
Hallie Gabrielle Farrago.
Alec Michael Finley.
Michael Tucker Ehrlich.
Catherine Grace Elliott.
Ashley Rose Ettinger, cum laude.
Rebecca Rose Dvorak.
Daniel Aaron Dupuy.
Autumn Eileen Dowis.
Dylan Charles Farber.
Brielle Dennehy Durant.
Duke Douglas.
Holly Britton Gordon.
Jillian Jean Query.
Macy Jade Hicks.
Andrea L. Watson.
Catherine Phelan Flanagan.
Hayden M. Cox, cum laude.
Amanda Rose Chris, summa cum laude.
Lori Thomas Scott, summa cum laude.
Emma Simone Decker.
Van Michael Keith Moore.
Devin Kim Holmes.
Jun Hyun.
Austin Robert Richards.
Natty Spikes, cum laude.
Ricardo Rhett Gutierrez.
Ian Terrence Ferguson, cum laude.
David Carroll Feuerbach, magna cum laude.
Amanda L. Gilbert.
Benjamin S. Lordy, cum laude.
Shannon Nicole Garrett, cum laude.
Kyle Jeffrey Giacobino.
Daniel Garcia, cum laude.
Sabrina Nicole Garnhart.
Samantha Danielle Garcia.
Colton Klein Gaines.
Ruth Gabriela Gallegos.
Amanda Blue Gabriel DeBell.
Elizabeth Guzman.
Michaela Elizabeth Gugino, magna cum laude.
Kyle Brendan Green.
Larissa Kaya Grammer.
Zia Gu.
Card. Nathan. I know. I need your middle names. Nathan Christopher Graham.
Lindsay Marie Gonsolin.
Michelle Stephanie Golich.
Maximilian Baim Goldberg, cum laude.
Quinn Paradis Goodrich.
Adam Robert Glasser.
Katrina T. Galvez.
Maddie McGinn Jelinas.
Catherine Mary Rose Gibson, summa cum laude.
Eva Cameron Hall.
Madeline Ann Halseth.
Scott Roy Hancock.
Molly Harris, cum laude.
Gabrielle Elise Healy.
Richard Samuels Helmer.
John Thomas Henkes.
Nora Rachel Herzog.
Madison Jane Handy, magna cum laude.
Maura M. Watson, cum laude.
Madison Rose Herod.
Allison Carolyn Speaker.
Chloe Rose Theobald.
Corinne Brockenball Panazzo.
Adele Dunning Lawrence.
Christine Solomazlan.
Allison August Kern.
Elena Nicole Hoover, magna cum laude.
Nicholas William Hirsch.
Matthew Snell Holden.
Danielle C. Hofer.
Jack Alexander Hessler Jr.
Cass Henry Honbein, cum laude.
Jing Wang.
Jennifer Shu.
Chloe Tara Hummel, cum laude.
Monica Marie Hubner.
Hannah Ray Mykois.
Brendan Patrick Ingram.
Kaylin Sun.
Marissa Catherine Lambert.
Yanni Berhe Gourmet.
Yannick Miroslav James.
Mady Aisha Jackson.
Mary Caroline Justice, cum laude.
Sol Scarlett Alvarado Jimenez, summa cum laude.
Alexandra Tatiana Jackson.
Edward M. Camber.
Sasha L.B. Khan.
Daniel Bryan K.
Ahmed Mudien M. Jamjum.
Carolyn Elizabeth Inches.
Chloe Olin Lyons Johnson.
Michelle L. Falbush.
Paige Diane Kemna.
Kaylee Ann Kemp, cum laude.
Elena Marie Kern.
Nadine Zayad Kawais, summa cum laude.
Nicholas J. Kemp.
Daniel Chase Kurbush.
Niles Alec Moore Konigsberg.
Harlan Haynes Kimball.
Maya Rose Kobacker, cum laude.
Jacqueline Beth Klugman.
Joshua John Klein.
Danielle Ashleen Curling.
Jacob Tyler Klein.
Alex M. Morrison.
Kelsey Ann Gash.
Vanessa Judith Jacobson.
Nicole Tyler Frick, cum laude.
Stephen J. Finna, magna cum laude.
Kristen Marie Kennedy, cum laude.
Your name? Karen? Karen Capilano.
Peter Kubena II, cum laude.
William James Curry III.
Lisa Danielle Kine.
Stephanie Ryan LeMay, cum laude.
Matthew Lambrecht.
Daisy Mickles Leach.
Lauren Millette Lifesti.
Jesse Paul James Lewis, cum laude.
Eliana Rose Lerman, cum laude.
Choang Lee.
Rui Lee.
Jiting Liu.
Catherine Marie Lynn, cum laude.
Christopher James Lowell.
Samantha A. Lobato.
Camilla Teresa Navarrete.
Charles T. Akers.
Chingru Ma.
Shelby Taylor Ones, cum laude.
Is it Madrid or Madrid? Cullen T. Madrid.
Haley B. McCrander, cum laude.
Caitlin Mary Maloney, cum laude.
Rebecca Michelle Madsen.
Madeline Elizabeth Taylor.
Cassandra Claire Marshall, cum laude.
Carly Evan McGuire.
Isabel Jewel Raitt, magna cum laude.
Ethan Thomas Mossy.
Dominique M. Marangoni Simonson.
Emily Lynn Martinez Paget.
Bridget Cleo Guthrie, cum laude.
Rebecca Hungerford.
Samantha Ariel Hyman.
Reese Thomas McCaskill.
Thomas Andrew Marsh.
Jasmine Martin.
Benjamin Carl McClellan.
Danielle Marie McElvoy, magna cum laude.
Ryan Spencer Martindale George.
Stacy McElvaney, cum laude.
Christina Diane McCarthy.
Darian T. McGurk.
Ryan Andrew McCombs.
Laura Noel Meckley.
Carter Raymond McGee.
Andrea E. Mendez Otero.
Veronica Ruth Mestad.
William M. Medlock.
Madeline Shemetta Meredith.
Margaret Rose Murphy.
Sean Charles Mitchell.
Clara Ann Meek.
Lindsay Neville Miller.
Shannon Farrell O'Mara.
Paige Elizabeth Lawler.
Frederick William Marazon Jr.
Michael Rollins Burcham.
Connor J. Fallon.
Matthew H. Marletta.
Brooke Elise Neal.
Samantha Marie Rempfer.
Leanne Kelly Herster, cum laude.
Reagan Alexander Schmidt.
Riley Wilsted.
Danielle Marie Ivanovich.
Austin James Michaels.
Allison Virginia Arata.
Iela Tamirov Moore, cum laude.
Sarah Kim.
Taylor Moss.
Rory Dejean Embre Moore III.
Jordan Joan Mulholland.
Cecilia Morales.
Catherine Elizabeth Mullen.
Evan Daniel Muse, cum laude.
Sarah Elizabeth Muller.
Alicia Joy Nagla.
Paige Mackenzie Murray.
Palmer Alexandra McGraw.
Daniel Keating Myers, magna cum laude.
Morgan Turk Murphy Robertson.
Isabella Gamal Naguib.
Rebecca Teresa Muscata.
Adrian Cabral Nava.
Hei Min Nam.
Christopher Anthony Nalen.
Dashel Charles Sedham.
Ryan M. Neary.
Blaze Lloyd Mariner.
Grant Metcalf Rotman.
Peter William Robbins.
Braden James Nyhart.
Marcelo Alejandro Ramirez Garcia Rojas.
Austin Brent Oberfeld.
Patricia Claire Pacas.
Sarah Elizabeth Ternotsky.
Patrick Bob Vandenberg, magna cum laude.
Quincy Neal.
Avery Surratt Nelson.
Carrie Irwin Nelson.
Madeline Gray Nesbitt.
Audrey Ing.
Jessica Tatum Lally.
Gianfranco Giuseppe Palumbo.
Andrew D. Nixon, cum laude.
Alexandria Nicole Pacifico.
Lauren E. Pauls, cum laude.
Sylvia Ibet Ortiz.
Kate Brewster Norris.
Maximilian Augustus Parmiter, cum laude.
Sierra Catherine Owens.
Andrew Tuan Kwok Fame, cum laude.
Hannah Elizabeth Cardy.
Hannah Lee Polston, magna cum laude.
Gabrielle Nicole Pfafflin.
Morgan Page Qualkenbush.
Christina Pauley.
Yvonne Pham.
Yanhui Chin.
Rachel Lynn Goldberg, cum laude.
Christopher Sanders Quinn.
Saman Khalid Rizvi, summa cum laude.
Emily E. Clancy, summa cum laude.
Sharon Rose Saltoun, cum laude.
Arden Leilani Parker.
Jacob Raphael Shuhami Perlstein.
Leonard May Pollard.
Connor Castle Canizaro.
Michael Reardon.
Christian Owen Bergdorf.
Richard Maxwell Planning.
Sybil Whiting Palas.
Sarah Elizabeth Knott.
Megan Lee Pilas, cum laude.
Julia Elizabeth Patel, cum laude.
John Arthur Hunter Boyle.
Madeline Wakonder Ron.
Will Moss.
Griffin Edward Olson.
Paige Elizabeth Evans.
Matthew Patton McCrum.
Megan R. Mendez.
Hillary Harkins Conchatori.
John Aloysius Roberts IV.
Dylan J. Fair.
Graham L. Dern.
Thomas Brinkworth Hereford.
Kyle John Robrock.
Samson James O'Neill.
Samuel Jared Richardson.
Johanna Magdalena Ross.
Tanner Allen Rule.
Zachary Taylor Sanfilippo, cum laude.
Laura Lee Sanchez.
Ani Rushtuni.
Clayton Thomas Ritzdorf.
John Gerald Rubino.
Peyton Bryce Sanger, cum laude.
Emma Blair Rosenblum.
Harrison Mark Ross.
Catherine Nicole Roselius, magna cum laude.
Earl Wayne Salmons III.
Jacob Alfonso Reeder.
Hunter Patrick Salen.
Jinghang Su.
Sarah Marie Schaller, magna cum laude.
Daniel Augusto Sanchez.
Lily Claire Schimpf.
Darian Schwartz. Magna cum laude.
Alicia Marie Scott.
Bella Hannah Schuler.
Jason A. Sago.
Nicole Catherine Seafried, cum laude.
Aaron Sexton.
Hannah Annika Salnacht.
Olivia Sheehan.
Hey, how are you?
Kevin A. Shanklin.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Nice middle name. It's angelic. Paul Ariel Sherman.
Mitchell D. Shepard.
Allison Nicole Schulfrock.
Logan William Shipley.
Thomas J. Simonetti III.
Jamie Ray Short, cum laude.
Kendra D. Smith.
Hillary Jane Smith, cum laude.
Daniel J. Spowart.
Timothy Perkins Smith.
Sean Steele.
Jake Reed Sommer.
Anthony Colson Steyer.
Ashlyn Joe Stewart, summa cum laude.
Savannah Marie Stewart, cum laude.
Eric T. Shimakawa.
Darla Marie Storm.
Carl Christopher Stomberg.
Christian Gerald Russell Shanley.
Sean Tyler Stroh.
Maggie Jane Sweeney.
Rowan K. Thompson.
Graham Frederick Sonderman.
Charles Wiley Dotzenroth.
Morgan Rebecca Barnhill, cum laude.
Alexander Buklo.
Sonia Radosevich, cum laude.
Maureen Agre Slattery, cum laude.
Meredith Campbell Tollison.
Liliana Tena Chavez.
Catherine King Talbot.
Thieland Elijah Pearson Thomas.
Brandon Michael Tate.
Cordelia Maria Tafoya.
Tessa Marishan Terhorst, cum laude.
Trevor Berkey Tandy.
Crystal Torres Lopez.
Hannah Noel Turtzik.
Madeline Renee Utter.
Joshua Paul Tracy.
Catherine Walker.
Mika Annalise Van Irven, cum laude.
Benjamin M. H. Walton.
John Richard Thomas.
Elena Maria Ward, cum laude.
Anna Millen Walsh.
Aidan Patrick Wallace, cum laude.
Melissa Caitlin Wadden.
Kelsey Grace Warford, cum laude.
Eric Lewis Ward, cum laude.
Nathaniel Edgard Washington.
Andrew Nicholas Weeks.
Elizabeth Rose Wallace.
Nicholas Joseph Ward.
Sarah Ann Weiner.
Rosa Louise Weriner, summa cum laude.
Asia Mariah Wesley, magna cum laude.
Tim Mason Waters, Jr.
Jacob Christian Wiegmann.
Carly Shea Weisenberg, cum laude.
Kathleen Rose Wilcox.
Elizabeth Nuwa Wamakoa.
Caitlin Sue Wooten.
Madison West.
Stacy Shu.
Sabrina L. Williams.
Madeline Renee Zahn, cum laude.
Harriet B. Williamson.
Morgan Basham Ziegler, cum laude.
Yihong Justin Ying.
Emily Marie Zenthofer.
Nathaniel Lewis Ziley, cum laude.
Yao Zheng.
Hong Jia Zhang.
Bachelor of Fine Arts, Claire Elizabeth Anderson.
Audrey E. Zerker, summa cum laude.
Leandra Yvette Durfee.
Hannah Rose Cole.
Benjamin Robert Ephraim.
Alexander James Cano McConnell.
Disakorn Disayanan.
Travis J. Powell.
Robin Luke Jared Giamanco.
Bachelor of Music, Anthony James
Zachary
Brendel.
Jacob McCulley.
Joshua Gu, summa cum laude.
Is it Rob? Zachary Paul Robb.
Victoria Charm Minton.
Matthew David Rhodes, cum laude.
Diego Roberto Rodoni, cum laude.
Rebecca Catherine Schaefer, magna cum laude.
Raphael Emma Johanna Simmers.
Colton Reed Sparks.
Raven Celeste Underwood, summa cum laude.
Chandley M. Zobolos, cum laude.
Bachelor of Science, Alexandra Rose Adams.
Ryan Douglas Aikman.
Samuel Norman Alperin, cum laude.
Hannah Karen Upwan.
Hannah Charisse Ashton, summa cum laude.
Garrett Baskey.
Bradley C. Becker.
Niels Bergman.
Ryan Amir Bashai, cum laude.
Rebecca Marie Black.
Marin Langshan Blair.
Danielle Marie Brown.
Tori Anna Alain Bryant.
Ryan Thomas Calkins, cum laude.
Alexander J. Kanadi.
David McLeod Chan, summa cum laude.
Daniel Paul Cruz.
Kelly C. Crandall.
Ashley Renee Clark.
Catherine Marie Bach, magna cum laude.
Nicholas Patrick Colhane.
Laura A. Guttert, summa cum laude.
Mateus Howard Hansen, magna cum laude.
Trent L. Simmons.
Kyle Paul Cook.
Catherine Alexandra Di Natale, magna cum laude.
John Ward Dillon.
Tana Renee Dooley.
Caroline Elizabeth Freidenberg, cum laude.
Elizabeth Claire Edwards.
Taylor J. Davis.
Cole Patrick Calkins.
Sarah Ann Shaban Esfahani, magna cum laude.
Connor Alec Farnham.
Jack R. Duffin.
Nathaniel Samsel Egan.
Caitlin Christine Federack, cum laude.
Alexandra Joan Feinberg.
Tina Marie Frasco.
Grace Louise Fearley.
James Michael Doherty.
Paige Nicole Freeberg.
Preston Allen Gardner.
Rachel Lauren Garbrecht.
Justice Lee Gibson.
Annie Yang.
Kiana Marie Miao Huist.
Zachary Allen Golden.
Esther Davidson Hummo, summa cum laude.
Gain R. Hagenow.
Danielle Ashlyn Hairston.
Kate Kenyon Harris, magna cum laude.
Paul Charles Heinen.
Michael Hansen.
John Logan Howlett III.
Ava S. Orna Lowell.
Hadley Romer Barlow.
William Sela Arya Mangala Hefferman.
Annalise Maxine Sonnenfeld.
Kelsey Nicole Krakauer.
Catherine Rosemary Cook.
Evelyn Louise McClellan.
Mary Elizabeth Doyle.
Carly Helen Pass.
Sarah Jean Levin.
Erin Elizabeth Glenn.
Sarah Chor Lewis.
Gina Kali Vlahos.
Clara Sophie Jenk.
Melissa K. Jacobs, summa cum laude.
Michaelin M. Johnson.
John Collier Yobst.
Claire Jiang.
Julia C. Jones.
Maren Liangxian Blair, cum laude.
Andrew Tuan Quoc Pham, magna cum laude.
Alexandra Elizabeth Caney, magna cum laude.
Jacqueline Rachel Jensen.
Timothy Chonghin Kim.
And Tara Eve Kennedy.
Ray Kono.
Maxime Julius Kolb.
Harrison M. Kutnick.
Lilia Ann Koza.
Annabelle Jiong Lee.
Jordan Kaleo Long, cum laude.
Christine E. Krentz, magna cum laude.
Yaoxi Liu.
Brian Kong Lu.
Sariana Alexandria Lujan.
Samuel Cranston Mashka, summa cum laude.
Elena Igorevna Makarova, summa cum laude.
Sydney Jean Lamond.
Erica Page Matney.
Aubrey Christine Miller.
Avery Lagan Munson.
Ian J. Moffett.
Marshall David Miller.
Brendan George Monog, magna cum laude.
Kendall Maria Mulvaney.
Gia Bo No.
Rachel Danielle Murphy, cum laude.
Kat Rien.
Allison Quinn Wynn, magna cum laude.
Kaylee Nicole Oberlees.
Ryan Lee Nitcher.
Elizaveta Orsheva, magna cum laude.
Lalabi E. Olaka.
Robin A. Patrick.
Brian Robert Polasek.
Bryce K. McCall.
David Garcia.
Isaiah Michael Thompson.
Samantha Rolfs.
Sadie Kayan Roy, cum laude.
Marina Cheyenne Riddle.
Jacob Gervich Lieberman.
Patrick Jameson Ryan.
Alexandra Jane Focus.
Mason Lambert Tuttle.
Jenna Jacqueline Powell.
Kendra Marie Riley, cum laude.
Ian Alistair Philpott Kenny.
Todd Timothy Savolt, magna cum laude.
Malia R. McGimsey, magna cum
Sierra
laude.
Aya Schlag.
Kelly Jordan Schiller, cum laude.
Jessica Ann Schwieso.
Alicia Joy Schneider.
Madison E. Sly.
Sophia Yugonevna Semina, summa cum laude.
Brock Aaron Soicher.
Celia May Smits, cum laude.
Priscilla Temperance Stetcher, cum laude.
Grace Lily Somerville.
Haley Alsa Stolte, cum laude.
Haley C. Stevens.
Anna Sun.
Alyssa Nicole Werner.
Kelly Pryor Morton, cum laude.
Paul Joseph Persillet, cum laude.
Chengdu Si.
Emily Ann Wolverton, summa cum laude.
Jaesung Chen.
Yiching Gung.
Cameron Allen Tebow.
Alexios Dimitrios Terianos.
Lindsay Logan Todd, cum laude.
Alexa Lee Thomas, summa cum laude.
Matthew John Trueblood.
Andrew J. Torres.
Kylie Van Hosen, magna cum laude.
Haley Elizabeth Humans.
Rachel Elizabeth Wegener.
Amber N. Varela.
Yilang Wei.
Kendall Lynn Weistroffer, cum laude.
Eric Charles Williamson.
Casey Matola White.
Michael J. Wright, magna cum laude.
Ethan Persing Wood, cum laude.
Tammy Zhang.
Shaul Shu, cum laude.
Peter Merrick Wood.
Jonathan Alexander Zazunas.
Timothy James Thompson.
Anna Nicole Dondero.
Sean Truman Wickers.
Bachelor of Science in Chemistry. Jesse Alexander Spivey, cum laude.
Casey David Litto.
Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering.
Jake Brian Sigmund, cum laude.
Keenan Robert Griffin.
Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering, Awesome Khalid El Albrady.
Drew Michael Locketts, cum laude.
Peyton Maureen Bruno.
Yingrang Zhang.
Elizabeth Cateman Bachman.
Daniel Benjamin Bobo.
Aaron Cass Boyce.
Sarah Rose Walden, cum laude.
Chase Alexander Scott Ryder.
Andrew James Brenny.
Alexandra Haley Fry.
William S. Burton II.
Patrick Geng.
Carson Richard Brown.
Asher Seth Einhorn.
William J. Song.
Mason Stewart Cabral.
David S. Diamond.
Griffin D. Rom.
Zachary Jackson Johns.
Nicole Alexandra Bertruni, cum laude.
Robert Samuel Hamilton, cum laude.
Morris Richard Sparkman.
Christopher David Wiley.
Herman Kurs Kugler IV.
Dan Steven Stoyanovich.
Hannah Marie Bettinger.
Nicholas Charles Roris.
Bachelor of Science in Business Administration.
I understand. Taylor Renee Powell. Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering.
We got plenty of time.
Andrew James Bonich.
Hey, Pios. How we doing? Anybody? It's been a wonderful ceremony thus far. But before we get to the next group of graduates, I need everyone in Magnus to stand up. So all of you graduates, please stand. Thank you. Chancellor Chop, studies show that at DU, we don't really sit for more than an hour in class without taking a break. So we wanted to engage in a little musical interlude to a little seventh inning stretch for our graduation minds. We'd like to see everyone dance it out for the next 30 seconds. Show us what you're working with, Pios. Yeah.
There you go. You got it.
So keep dancing. So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, dance, dance. So keep dancing.
Congratulations on being an outstanding senior. By way of reminder, this is Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, and I'm pleased to introduce the Outstanding Senior Award winner, Elizabeth Catherine Jones.
Ryan Scott Macklin.
Mark Simone Abikater.
Emily Abigail Ajid.
Adam Appel.
Matthew J. Connell.
McKenna Lynn Benson.
Brianna Nicole Bausch.
Joshua Max Edelson.
Erica Una Bake.
Badr Meshel F. Alruwali.
Regina Levert Ards.
Karina Samantha Barkin.
Braden William Albrecht Reed.
Kevin Michael Albel, magna cum laude.
Allison Andrews Blick.
Brooke Booth.
Lane Michael Brettschneider, cum laude.
John M. Kopek.
Joshua Edward Leo Davis, cum laude.
Jeffrey M. Hauser.
Mark Lewis Honig.
Alexander Howland Simmons.
Nicholas Lewis Beal.
Abraham Lee Berger Friedman.
Josiah Terrell Dunn.
Tenga Sanyambui.
Michael Bedell.
Eric Hernandez Macias.
Danielle L. Benton.
Abigail Grace Bond.
Stefan Brattick.
Andrea Mercedes Barroco.
Meng Gao.
Otian Cao.
Chuan Cheng, cum laude.
Juju Chi.
Madison Danielle McVeigh.
Andrew Michael Buchstabler.
Olivia Dorsey Jones.
Anna Jane Contraneo.
Gabrielle June Margus.
Lindsay Caitlin Miner.
Kara Cohn Ashbacker.
Brittany Olivia Dales.
Melanie Brooke Albanese.
Lindsay Marie Overby, cum laude.
Colleen Ann Basil.
Hannah Joan Burwell.
Joseph Thomas Ruck.
Sonia Erica Robb.
Courtney Elizabeth Bopel.
Anna Catherine Bonebreak.
Nathan Hans Corning.
Malia Lynn Zentner Bossig, magna cum laude.
Matthew Spencer Comfort.
Connor John Corrigan.
Matthew Ryan Coppola.
Emily Jean Clayton.
Jared S. Cochran.
Weiwei Ti, cum laude.
Keegan W. Dermott.
Ashley Marie Cologne.
Yijia Chung.
Brett Michael Connaughton.
Caitlin Renee Herzog, cum laude.
Kendall Carolyn Neal.
Miranda Elizabeth Out.
Shenying Cheng.
Colby Marie Bjornson, cum laude.
Kendra Elizabeth Ehrenkill, cum laude.
Haley Grace Burns.
Barbara Taylor Figge, summa cum laude.
Stella H. Swartz, magna cum laude.
Taylor Brooks Chinitz.
Noelle Marie Diener.
Chandler Christian Carlson.
Andrew Raymond Bear, cum laude.
Logan Matoaka Leek.
Alexander Guy Gasser.
Samuel Aaron Bloomfield, summa cum laude.
John Francis Davies.
Clarence Patrick Guillory III.
Travis William Greenwald.
Con Huang Do, summa cum laude.
Kelsey Marie Havert.
Blake Anthony Simmis, cum laude.
Laith Omar Delay.
Pongawat Pongatila, cum laude.
Tessa Ann McHugh, cum laude.
Alex J. Dresner.
Catherine Marie Toldy, magna cum laude.
Laura Elizabeth Foder, cum laude.
Hannah Morgan Hunter.
Adam Jacob Horsch.
John E. Perry, cum laude.
Samuel Palfrey Driscoll.
Hei Rin Moon.
Evan Scott Eshelman, magna cum laude.
Michael Wu.
Your card. Your card. Ramya Depa.
Hina Jane, cum laude.
Noah Mahoney Campbell.
Alana V. Giraldi.
Kristen D. Garcia, cum laude.
Brittany Zena Duvall.
Kylie A. Dole.
Amanda Louise Eberly.
Cordelia Elizabeth Fraker.
Emily Jane Emmons.
Helen Marie Ellis.
Tulio Anibal Farias Perez.
Gabrielle Anna Galou.
Alexander Charles Lever.
Samantha Astley Fletcher.
Sebastian Brigovich.
Keenan Cameron McVeigh.
Matthew Stephen Bell.
Elizabeth Eloise Bolliard, magna cum laude.
Harrison James Mohagan.
Bentley H. Bigger.
Justin Cortland Kopstein.
Tyler Daniel Young.
Mitchell Coombs Robin, cum laude.
Anna Gabrielle Shirk.
Jeffrey Daniel Griffin.
Victoria Rose Dugas.
Brett I. Koskinen.
Kenneth Michael Ackerman.
Jiguo.
Joshua Paul Giacalone.
Nicole Garin Germain.
Shifeng Wang.
Hannah Eileen Gowen, cum laude.
Michael Charles Higson.
Megan Anat Hustana, cum laude.
Samantha Joan Hoyker.
Dimitra Mattia Koparanis.
Madeline Susan Hayes.
Stefan Nicholas Liku.
Drew Vendity Hultgren.
Trevor Christian Jensen.
Jennifer Ray LeBlanc, cum laude.
Kara Renee Fredericks.
Laura Ashley Hilgers.
Hannah Hayden Green.
Lauren Elizabeth Beaver.
Catherine Cecile Bauer, summa cum laude.
Eleanor Webb Hancock.
Shannon Marie Hickey.
Catherine E. Wilson.
Jeffrey Allen.
Jeremy Christopher Hogue.
James Addison Kittoy.
Hunter Alexis Gray.
Stephen Kent Johnson.
Jonathan Jordan Kelly.
Emily Renee Hossman.
Sarah Emily Karpelis, cum laude.
Jennifer Kim.
Caitlin Elizabeth Jackson.
Samuel Tucker Worley.
Francisco Rivera Katz.
Michael Charles Walker.
Morgan Linnea Imamura.
Megan Marie McGinnis.
Is it Luke's? Karsten David Lux.
Xinting Li.
Xinyang Kong.
Sijie Li.
Songyang Li.
Haijian Li.
Keshuan Liu.
Brian Conrad Liss.
Matthew John Lawrence.
Kevin Andrew Lamp.
Remy DeBexion Lovett.
Militia Mihana Johnston.
Emily Christine Lentz.
John J. Lucas.
Nicholas Arthur Cruz.
Ariana Jewel Lawson.
Aaron Sanchez.
Yuqing Lu.
Gladys Yvonne Juarez.
Jacqueline Lovano.
Jesse Ray Stevens.
Michaela Kaylee Mestek.
Haley Henschel Dingens.
Rachel Burlock Palima.
Dylan Brockman Lindemore.
Robert Cale Miller, cum laude.
Ryan Edward McDonald.
Thomas J. McCarville.
Nathaniel Demetrios McCarg, cum laude.
Samuel Kimmis Shute.
Patrick John Kelly.
Klaus Sade.
Cassidy Pasqualena Ray.
Francesca Celine Garzione.
Lily Marie McSwain, cum laude.
Gabrielle Lane Voorhees.
Madeline Erlene Stevenson.
Molly Christine Danko.
Monica Corredo.
Wakego Ruth Okoye.
Monique Danielle Dome.
Matthew David Van Voorhis.
Emilio Romig, cum laude.
Matthew James Marcineau.
Gregory Alden Ogard, cum laude.
Evan Alexander Ritt.
Evan Joseph Jansen.
Bradley Christian Hawkinson.
Evan Anthony Cowley.
Karina Fredette.
Michael J. Nolan.
Miranda Larissa Mays, cum laude.
Juan P. Marin.
Nicholas Scott Meyer.
Ronan Michael McIntosh, summa cum laude.
Evan Albert Lewis, cum laude.
Jeffrey T. Laprode.
John T. Jetran.
William Henry Thompson.
Kellyanne Mahaffey.
Jessica Rose Merheb.
Nicholas James Menacucci.
Peter Mickelson.
Julia Hughes Morris.
Charles Scott Moore.
Lily J. Melbloom Prosser.
Mary Margaret Monticelli.
Michaela Ray Stutz.
Stefan Nadelman.
Kelly McNevin.
Catherine Ann Pearson, cum laude.
Eugenia V. Sakaiva.
Jessica C. Hollis.
Anjali Gopal.
Gracie Bess von Glossenop.
Ariana Michelle Biering.
Isabella Tropaga.
Adeline Mary Bromley.
Natalie J. Peterson.
Caitlin Jean O'Malley.
Jessie Rose Riendo.
Nicoletta Ruby Miller, cum laude.
Tiffany Jewel Goldsmith.
Emily Lauren Schnapp.
Jordan Renee Mendocino.
Edward Pertell.
Lane Catherine O'Donnell.
Zachary Michael Russell.
Evan Anthony Smith Acuna.
Evan Frederick Jarvis.
Stephanie Crystal Wallers.
Sunny Chin.
Kyung Oh Park.
Gabriela Ortega Mendoza.
Tiffany M. Pate.
Diogo Roja.
Sierra Marie Tepley, cum laude.
Danielle Melissa Pastier, cum laude.
Amanda Judith Mitchell.
Caitlin Paige Nagel.
Mackenzie Robertson.
Rebecca M. Rodehefer, cum laude.
Michael Lawrence Struzzi.
Jordan Thomas Meehan.
Name card. Colin J. Syracuse.
John Cantwell DeVries.
Clinton Cavson Brown IV.
Paul Kusnierek.
Gunnar Charles Solberg.
Dylan John Grady.
Evan Christopher Phillips.
Brian Charles Copeland.
John Trinkum.
Lee Plyer.
Jack Patrick Quinn.
Robert P. Sullivan.
James Embry Sawyer.
Christopher G. Joyce.
Anna Bauer Brown.
Anthony Francis Ivankovich.
Emily Maria Sachs.
Emily Winters Robbins.
Sonia Ray Schaefbauer.
Brandon Alexander Schlecht.
Caitlin Marin Stafford.
Anna Maria Simone.
Caitlin Mackenzie Stengari, cum laude.
Mary Grace Skrinovich.
Amanda Lee Sanders.
Marco Vincenzo Russo.
Benjamin Severino.
Lucas A. Williams.
Nina Schrank.
Jessica Taylor Shaw.
Nicholas James Rossiter, cum laude.
Austin Ron Rowe.
Christopher Dominic Radokia.
Spencer Christian Rivera.
Ji Tsi.
Zhonglin Chow.
Natalie Rose Sufka.
Hugh Joseph Sturgalewski.
Peter Throckmorton.
Connor Quinlan Tadler.
Audrey Lay Tang.
Devin Ashley Tallman.
Chandler Margaret Tavelda.
Elizabeth Thompson Talbot.
V. Tron.
Maria Ann Tom.
Kimberly Tsin.
Madeline Rose Tripp.
Jacob Peter Vigil.
Vincent James Chance Villarreal.
Alexander John Waters. Liza Mead Ware.
Danielle Alicia Waleski.
Elizabeth Ryan Williams, cum laude.
Kevin Matthew White.
Ge Wong.
Logan M. Williams.
Moran Wong.
Brian P. Wagner.
Jacob W. Woodring.
Alexander Megastab Magensha.
T. Michael Wilda Hewitt.
Yushan Wu.
Brandon T. Willis.
Taylor D. Murphy, cum laude.
Moritz J. Madliner, magna cum laude.
Chin Yu Wang.
Anne Josephine Vellone.
Eli Robert Boone.
Daniel Joseph Yeager II.
Austin Lee Young, cum laude.
Shaoxin Xu.
Zixuan Yang.
Lu Zhong.
Juyi Zhao.
Yao Zheng, cum laude.
Lila Zlotowski.
Daniel Scott Zuber, cum laude.
Bachelor of Science in Accounting, Isabella A. Alcaraz.
Solongo Batsuk.
Scott W. Bergstrom.
Lauren Ashley Bruckner.
Catherine Grace Piskowski, cum laude.
Matthew John Dalton, magna cum laude.
Victoria R. DeVita.
Zachary James Finken.
Julio Pinto Ramos.
Teo Vasquez.
Diego Garcia.
Madison A. Gartner.
Christy Janetti.
Sydney Lynn Getz.
Lindsay Michelle Payson.
Ashwarya Raj Nurang, cum laude.
Jacqueline Lee Pfaffinger, cum laude.
Claire Elizabeth Gritner.
Courtney Allison Smith, cum laude.
Caitlin Thompson Hughes.
Kevin Roth Horman.
Kane McCullough Spillar.
Yanshao Lee.
Amanda Lee Kendall, magna cum laude.
John Francis Long.
Jali Liu.
Hyani Wong.
Lindsay T. Pieper, cum laude.
Lindsay E. Rogers.
Marina Edith Santiago.
Jia Wen.
Trevor Javon Smith.
Suad El Nabulsi.
Jing Shi, cum laude.
Terry Hellickson, magna cum laude.
Ilam Esser.
Edith Irene Shearer.
Erica Alexandra Sanchez.
Forrest Thornley, cum laude.
Degrees from University College, Bachelor of Arts, Teresa Lynn DeWitt, magna cum laude.
Tess and Chandler. My helpers are coming. Okay, you good? Okay, congratulations once more, class of 2017. Now the alumni. I hope you are proud today of how you have grown during your time here, and I hope you're excited about all the opportunities ahead. Last month, a colleague in admissions sent me a link to a blog post from an intern in that office, Samantha Garcia, who graduates here today. Samantha, thank you, congratulations. Samantha wrote about being the first in her family to attend college. As a first-generation college student myself, I'm acutely aware of the many barriers of access to higher education, including the cost. Samantha talked about the various jobs that she has worked to be able to afford to attend DU. She wasn't complaining. She was offering advice to high school students who might think college is unattainable. Samantha ended her article by saying,
Los sueños no funcionan sin tu esfuerzo.
And the English translation of Samantha's advice is,
Dreams don't work unless you do.
dreams don't work unless you do. Thank you, Tess and Chandler. So Pios, I want you to remember that phrase as your graduation phrase. Dreams don't work unless you do. All of you are here today because you worked hard. And yes, others supported you in a lot of ways. And we acknowledge and honor that. But you have worked hard to wear that regalia. Just as Samantha knew her sacrifices over the past 4 years would afford her untold opportunities over the rest of her life, I suggest to you that you will be confronted repeatedly with a choice between continuing to work hard to achieve your dreams or of letting those dreams wither away. Now, it's okay to let some dreams go as long as other dreams call. But always remember Samantha's cautions. Dreams don't work unless you do. When you know what you want, align your priorities, make your sacrifices, and make those dreams your reality. As I've gotten to know many of you, I've grown quite confident in your ability to realize your dreams, and in that process, to enrich the world. DU has provided you the resources to ensure your intellectual and personal growth during your time here. As you begin your next chapter, whether it's in industry, working with nonprofits or government, or pursuing a grad degree, do so as proud alumni of the University of Denver. A degree from this place opens a world of opportunity from you. Our nation and world need you. They look to your creativity, your intellect and critical reasoning, your skills and knowledge, your ethical judgment, your compassion and leadership as you go out and take on new challenges. Combine a path-breaking spirit with intellect, ethical judgment, and a desire to seek solutions. Go now and enrich the world and make your alma mater proud. Congratulations, class of 2017. So before we recess from the Magnus Arena to the university reception, please rise and join Ms. Minton in the singing of the university's alma mater, the Crimson and the Gold.
Upon the plains 'neath mountains height, they built our Denver U. With grateful hearts we all delight in a vision old and new. So let us join with those before the future to unfold. We'll glorify forevermore the crimson and the gold. The crimson and the gold. To spread the light of truth they came, those hardy pioneers. Young men and women bore the flame that enlightens through the years. They sought a world unlike the old, those men and women strong. Near crimson hillsides touched with gold, they found this place alone. They found this place
Please be seated during the recessional.